In the following video, we will discuss financial aid, the pathway to financial aid success. FAFSA, FSA ID, verification, awarding. What does it all mean? During this video, you will learn about many aspects of financial aid, including what is financial aid, how do you get financial aid, and what happens after you complete the FAFSA. What types of financial aid are offered? What is a special circumstance? And what are things you as a student need to keep in mind? All of these topics are important to know when applying and receiving financial aid. Financial aid can help relieve some of the expenses associated with going to college. Knowing about financial aid and the ways in which it can help you is a great way for you to be successful in your college career. Let's get started. Financial aid is money that helps you pay for college to assist with helping you meet your career goals. Financial aid consists of grants, scholarships, loans, and paid employment like federal work study that is offered to a student to help meet college expenses. More on this topic will be discussed later in the presentation. The first step to becoming eligible for any aid is to complete the FAFSA. To determine your eligibility for financial aid, you will need to complete a FAFSA. The FAFSA stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid. It is just that, an application to determine your financial aid eligibility. The FAFSA is not your financial aid award. To start, you will need to create an FSA ID. The FSA ID consists of a username and a password that gives you access to Federal Student Aid's online system and serves as your legal signature on the FAFSA. If you are a dependent student, your parent will need their own FSA ID. Please keep in mind the FSA ID is unique to you. Be sure to use your own personal information when creating the FSA ID. This includes your email, your phone number, your date of birth, and your social security number. We will discuss dependency status in just a few minutes. After you create your FSA ID, you will begin the FAFSA. To complete the FAFSA, you will also need the following: Social Security number or alien registration number if you are not a U.S. citizen, tax information from 2 years prior. For example, if you are completing a 2018-2019 FAFSA, you will use tax information for 2016. Tax information includes tax returns, W-2s, or other record of money earned. Bank statements and records of investments, if applicable, records of untaxed income, if applicable, and of course, just like we discussed, your FSA ID. The FAFSA is divided into 6 sections. The first section is student demographics, which is your personal information, name, address, etc. School selection is next. You will list all the institutions you would like the FAFSA sent to. Following school selection is dependency status. If none of the dependency questions apply to you, you may be considered a dependent student and may be required to provide parents' information. If you answer yes to any of these questions, you may be considered an independent student. If you have a special circumstance that does not apply to the dependency questions asked, contact the financial aid office. If you are a dependent student, you and your parent will complete the next section, parent demographics. Now the next section is most important. It is the financial information. In this section, you will need your tax information. If you are able, we highly recommend using the data retrieval tool. Using your FSA ID, a student and/or parent is able to link their tax information from the IRS website directly to the FAFSA. This eliminates having to enter the information line by line and reduces a student's chances of being selected for verification. After you have completed the financial information section, you are closer to the finish line. The last section is signing and submitting the FAFSA using your FSA ID as your electronic signature, and parents' FSA ID if you are a dependent student. Once you have signed and submitted your FAFSA, you will receive a confirmation page. The confirmation page is not an award letter. You will be provided your expected family contribution, also known as EFC. The EFC is a measure of how much you can contribute to the cost of your education. Just like the confirmation page states, your EFC is not how much aid you will receive or how much you have to pay. Your EFC determines your student aid eligibility. Another section of the confirmation page shows the federal grant aid you may be eligible for. Other aids such as state grants, institutional and outside scholarships, and federal work study are not listed on the confirmation page. Remember, this is not an award letter. Please keep in mind, CCCC does not participate in federal direct loan program. You have submitted your FAFSA, so what's next? Please allow 3 to 5 business days for the Department of Education to process your FAFSA and send it to the institutions you have listed. You will be notified via the email address if you are selected for verification. Verification is the confirmation of documentation that the information provided on the FAFSA is correct. If you are selected for verification, you will be required to submit additional documentation to the financial aid office. Please submit these documents at your earliest convenience. After you have submitted your verification documentation, allow 1 to 2 weeks for processing. Corrections may have to be made to your FAFSA, which can take 3 to 5 business days. Finally, after verification is complete and you have met all admissions requirements for financial aid, which is an official high school transcript on file with the registrar's office, and you are enrolled in a program of study that is covered by financial aid, you are ready to be awarded. You will receive an award notification via email and will be able to view your award letter through WebAdvisor. Financial aid consists of 4 different types of aid: federal aid, state aid, scholarships, and also loans. The federal Pell Grant is considered gift aid, meaning you do not have to pay it back. Did someone say free? The federal Pell Grant is prorated according to your enrollment status. If you are enrolled full-time, which is 12 credit hours or more, you will be dispersed 100% of your awarded funds for the semester. If you are enrolled in less than full-time status, your aid will be prorated based on your enrollment status as shown in the chart below. The Federal Supplemental Educational Opportunity Grant, also known as the FSEOG, is another type of gift aid that does not have to be repaid. This grant is for undergraduates with exceptional financial need. Federal Pell Grant recipients with the lowest EFC will be considered first for FSEOG. Federal Work Study provides students part-time employment opportunities to assist with educational costs. The Federal Work Study program provides many benefits to students such as positive job experience, practical training and experience in a chosen field, and an opportunity to build an impressive resume. For students to be eligible to participate in the Federal Work Study program, you will have to maintain the same requirements as Federal Pell Grant, and you will have to be enrolled in 6 or more credit hours. If you are eligible for Federal Work Study, you will receive more information in your financial aid award letter. The state grants consist of the North Carolina Community College Grant and the North Carolina Education Lottery Scholarship. The requirements for both state grants are similar. You must be a North Carolina resident, enrolled in at least 6 credit hours, meet all satisfactory requirements, and meet the Federal Pell Grant eligibility rules. For the North Carolina Community College Grant, please be aware students must be enrolled in 15 credit hours or more to receive the full amount shown on the financial aid award letter. If you are enrolled in less than full time, your disbursement will be prorated based on the chart shown. There are other state aid opportunities available. Please visit CCCC's financial aid page and cfnc.org for additional information. For additional financial assistance, students have the opportunity to apply for various scholarships. Scholarship opportunities include CCCC Foundation, state scholarships, and outside scholarships. The CCCC Foundation Scholarship has an annual application that becomes available September and is due the following May. State scholarships are advertised throughout the academic year via the Financial Aid newsletter, Cougar Blast, and Financial Aid website. Hey, did you know that there are a number of outside scholarship opportunities? These scholarships can come from your employer, local churches, community centers, and other organizations. Feel free to conduct your own research on the thousands of scholarship opportunities that are just waiting for you to apply. Students have the option of applying for private education loans. A private education loan is a non-federal loan that is made by a lender such as a bank, credit union, state agency, or school for a student to receive additional educational funding. If you are interested in a private education loan, please complete the following steps. Step 1. Apply for a private loan with the lender of your choice. Step 2. Have a valid FAFSA on file. Step 3. Submit all required documents. Step 4. Enroll in 6 or more credit hours. Once all steps have been completed, our office will certify the loan upon receiving the certification request from the lender. Once funds have been received from your lender, the funds will be applied and dispersed accordingly. Please be aware, CCCC does not participate in the Federal Direct Loan Program. On a case-by-case basis, the Financial Aid Office may be allowed to make adjustments to certain data elements on a student's FAFSA to account for special circumstances that better reflects the student's ability to pay for educational costs. Some examples of circumstances that are taken into consideration are job loss, income reduction, divorce and separation, illness, etc. Students can submit a professional judgment request along with supporting documentation to have their eligibility reevaluated. Some things to keep in mind are enrollment status, federal Pell Grant lifetime limit, degree audit, FERPA, and satisfactory academic progress. Your enrollment status plays a huge factor in your financial aid. All awards are split for fall and spring semesters and are based on full-time status. You are awarded per academic year, and the amount of your financial aid that you are eligible to receive will be based on how many credits you are enrolled in per semester. The following table breaks down how federal and state grants may be prorated based on your enrollment status. In order to be eligible to receive 100% of your financial aid, you must be enrolled in 12 credits or more. If you are enrolled in less than 12 credits, your funds will be prorated accordingly. In some cases, you may not be eligible to receive any funds, so please remember to check with your financial aid office for clarification. Your enrollment status also affects your summer financial aid eligibility. While state grants are not available for summer semesters, if you are not full-time in fall or spring, it is possible to utilize undispersed funds during the summer semester. In the example provided, since the student was enrolled in 6 credits, which is half-time enrollment, the remaining 50% of undispersed funds are able to roll over to be utilized in the summer semester. It is important to always check with the financial aid office if your enrollment status changes due to being withdrawn from classes or if you are considering withdrawing from classes. If you completely withdraw or cease enrollment, it will lead to a recalculation of your aid, which in most cases will result in you owing funds back. Plan wisely. You may only receive the federal Pell Grant for a maximum of 6 full-time years. Each full-time academic year equals 100% eligibility used. Frequently changing your major will result in you exhausting your federal Pell Grant funds sooner, and once you have reached 600%, you will no longer be able to utilize federal funding. Be mindful, if you are transferring to a university, you do not want to exhaust all funds at the community college level. Degree audit. Financial aid will only cover classes that count towards your financial aid approved degree or certificate program of study. It is very important that you speak with your academic advisor and follow your academic plan to get the most out of your financial aid. FERPA protects the privacy of student and parent records by prohibiting the release of a student's education record, which includes the student's award information, to parents or spouse without written permission of the student. To provide written permission, you may fill out a consent to release form, which is located in the financial aid office. Please note, the student will need to complete the consent to release form in person at the financial aid office, and for distance learners, the student may mail a notarized consent to release form. To help us protect your information, please do not email sensitive information such as tax returns, social security numbers, or other personal identifiers. Instead, mail or fax those documents to us. The Department of Education requires colleges participating in student financial assistance programs to ensure that students are meeting satisfactory academic progress, also known as SAP standards. Satisfactory academic progress will be calculated at the end of each academic term and will include all periods of enrollment. To maintain a SAP status of satisfactory, you must maintain a 67% completion rate and a 2.0 cumulative financial aid GPA. You also must complete an eligible program within 1.5 times, which is 150% the normal published time frame. Make sure to check out our Satisfactory Academic Progress video for more detailed information regarding SAP requirements. If you have any further questions, stay in the loop by visiting our website, reading our monthly newsletter, checking your Cougar Mail on a regular basis, and of course, feel free to call or visit our office during regular business hours.